it doesn't look like you had some good looks there in that previous game. What do you have to do to build off of that and eventually get on the scoreboard here?
Yeah, just continue to do the same things. I mean, I feel like I've, that's been my game for the last, 3-4 games at least, getting lots of opportunities, lots of looks, and, when they come, they're going to come.
Are there any areas you want to improve on this season so far? Areas that you think you have to get better in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to get better in anything I can do. Obviously, versatility, being able to play all over the ice, and just try to release that puck a little quicker and see if you can catch some goalies by surprise.
It's about perseverance, sticking with it. I mean, you're a veteran in this league. You've done just about everything you can do in your career, but I'm just wondering if there's still, you touched on it, tweaking, improving, but what is it that will kind of get you going when you feel the tough times are here?
I'm used to fighting that adversity, and I think experience comes a long way with that. Like you mentioned, I've gone through a few of these throughout my career, and I know exactly how to get out of it. It's just a matter of time, really. For me, my work ethic's never going to change. I'm going to continue to push through, and I've had streaks where you go cold, and some streaks, you feel like the puck's following you, and you get a few goals in a couple games, and then you're off to the races. So, I'm just trying to look forward to that.
Backlund, you mentioned at the end of last game that this game against St. Louis has to be the biggest game of the year. It was really early. You just got off of practice.
Yeah.
Do you feel your guys have been approaching today like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit, raw to say at this point in time. I mean, 75 games left, so, throughout the course of an NHL season, it's tough to, you got to kind of stay even keel. Emotionally, it's exhausting to just, go up and down and up and down. So I think, through my years at least, I've found, if you drop the ball, you got to be able to shake it off and come ready to go and redeem yourself. And if you play great, you got to shake it off and come back the next day. It's similar concepts. So, I mean, regardless of what happened, I felt like we definitely, had opportunities to win the game. Last game, gave up 20 shots. A lot of positives, but we just got to find the back of the net.
Where do you think we've seen a few times, whether it's after a penalty kill or last game when you guys got down to 11, we've seen you take kind of the odd shift on the wing. Mm-hmm. Are you comfortable with that?
I am. Yeah, I've played lots of wing throughout my career, so. Like I mentioned before, I mean, just try to be kind of like a Swiss Army knife and just play wherever's needed. And, especially when you're playing with some great players, I think it makes it a little easier for you. And, you got some smart players out on the ice with you. So for me, nothing changes. My game doesn't change, but I'm comfortable either or.
We know there's adjustments to be made still with the offense, but we also have seen some line changes to this point. How does the juggling of lines affect how you guys are trying to still grasp those concepts on offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's beneficial to obviously have the same guys on your wings or in the middle to build that chemistry with, and not over the course of one game or two games. I mean, over multiple games, I think you start to understand each other's tendencies and play off each other a little bit better. But for our case, I think we're still trying to find who fits where and who plays best with who, and. It's a positive sign because anybody can kind of play with anybody, but, we're going to have to try to solidify that.
Bigger picture, where do you think this team is at in terms of finding its overall identity?
Work in progress. Lots of hockey left. I got the utmost belief in this group. I know we can do it, and there's been some adjustments, but we will get the hang of it, and we'll come together.
How much of a concern is it that you're still looking for an identity, considering this group is largely the same as it was last year?
I don't know if we're really looking for an identity. I think we're just looking for that consistency, really, right? We know how we have to play. We know what we got to do. It's just about going out there and doing it.